So the next tricky algebraic fraction thing is, how do you do ones which look like this? Yeah, the whole thing just seems a bit jumbled up. Well, this confuses a lot of people, and the clue to it is to remember that if you had 1/7 plus 3/7, you can write it as 1 plus 3/7. Now, most people seem okay with that, all right? But you can also go in the opposite direction. In other words, if you had 2 over 2 plus 3 over 8, okay, you could write it as 2 over 8 plus 3 over 8, okay? So you can actually divide each term individually by the denominator. And that's precisely what we're going to do with this algebra one. So whatever we do with numbers, we can do with algebra. So t squared over t cubed plus 3t to the 4 over t cubed. And then we're going to just move it over there so you can see that a bit better. So again, this looks bottom heavy, and the difference is 1. So let's leave that as t to the 1 here. And here we've got a top heavy one, and so you're going to get t at the top here. And nothing's happening to that. So I think I get just 1 over t plus 3t, okay? And there's you can't cancel across because there's a plus here, it's not multiply. So my final answer would be 1 over t plus 3t. Let's just do one more of those. So if you had x cubed 2x cubed plus 6x over x squared, okay, you can deal with each one individually. So 2x cubed over x squared plus 6x over x squared, and so this just gives you 2x top heavy there, and 2x over 1. You wouldn't be wrong if you did that. And then here we've got a bottom heavy 1, so we've got 6 over x. Remember, this is x to the power 1. And so my final answer would be 2x plus 6 over x. So the fourth and final part of algebraic fractions, and it's the hardest, and generally speaking it's really only meant for the top set, but it'd be fun to see if any of you can get this right. So you've got 5 over 2x plus 7 over 3x squared. And what makes this hard is that instead of the letters being at the top, the letters are at the bottom. And so you need to think to yourself, how can I get a common denominator? Well, the easiest thing to do is just to multiply the two bottom fractions together. 2 times 3 is 6, x to the power 1, x squared gives you x cubed. Okay, and so we'll do that to both sides. Now this is not the best common denominator to use, okay, but it is the easiest. So let's stick with the easiest. So I multiplied this by 2x. So I'm going to do the same to the top, which will give me 14x. Now here I'm going to multiply this by 3x squared. So I need to do the same to the top, giving me 15x squared. And so now I've got 15, but what I'm going to do to compensate for the fact that I didn't use the best common denominator, I'm going to just see if anything cancels. And I can see here that I've got 15x squared, so that would give me 15. I don't think that's going up. Well, there's a 3, isn't there? So if I did 15 over 6, put it into my calculator, I would find that I get 3's going into that 5. I get 5 over 2. So that's 5 over 2. So I can write, and here you can see that I've got bottom heavy. Okay, so I think I'm going to get 5 over 2 with an x at the bottom. Now on this right hand one, you've got 14 over 6. 14 over 6. Again, I think it's 2 that time, so 7 over 3. So 7 over 3 Okay, and this one is bottom heavy. So you've got x squared